This is the moment, you don't know it, but you've all been waiting for. This is one of the best opportunities I know to be true in today's market, and it's called assumable loans. Let's have some fun here. I'm going to bring my good old friend Google. What is an assumable loan? An assumable loan is a type of loan, typically a mortgage, where a new buyer can take over the existing loan terms of the homeowner from the seller instead of obtaining a new loan. This avoids the need for a buyer to qualify for a new mortgage and potentially benefit from a lower interest rate. I'm going to share my screen and actually show you guys homes that are available in today's market with an assumable loan. This is going to be really, really good stuff. So Google explained it really clear. You would essentially, I'm going to paint a picture like this. Say I'm selling my house and I have my 2.75% rate that got it back in 2021. I have an FHA loan or a VA loan, not a conventional. Generally speaking, it has to be FHA or VA. And I'm ready to sell you my home. You likely would have the eligibility, so long as you qualify for it, to assume my loan. Essentially, this is the loan. And I would say, here's my loan. The bank's going to put your name on it and take mine off. That way you can have my 2.75% rate. Here you go. That's how it's done, guys. Now, why isn't everyone doing this? Well, let's get into it. Guys, if you're joining me, first off, thank you. Drop where you're joining from in the comments. If you guys have questions, drop them in the comments. I'm here to support you in all the questions that you have been asking yourself in Google, but want some professional expertise and guidance on maybe some of the things you've been grappling with. So throw them in the comments. Happy to answer. But I know most of you are probably like, okay, show me what you're talking about. How funny. Look at that, guys. Golly, I attracted a 2.75% house. So let's click in this, okay? 2.75% as opposed to 7%. And you're going to save roughly $1,000, more than $1,000 a month. That's up to $353,000 in total interest that you'd pay over the life of the loan. Bonkers, right? This house is worth $610. Okay, Colorado Springs, not really my market, but we're just going with it. I just want to get you guys an idea of these homes. This is a VA loan. Now, secret, I'm gonna let you guys in on something. You don't have to be VA eligible to assume a VA loan. This happens all the time in the assumable market where you aren't a vet, but the vet says, hey, I got to sell and I'm willing to let you assume my VA eligibility and keep my loan at a 2.75% rate. This website says there's 26 years and 4 months left on the loan. Now, here is why everyone is doing this. Okay. Let me try to sign into Rome so I can show you the exact numbers. We got a different website that I can show you more in depth. So here, let's go here. Back to the movie. All right, seller's estimated equity. So they're selling at $610, but what they owe is $450,000. So you have to make up the difference between their listing price and what they owe in order to assume their loan, which is $160,000. That's why not everyone's doing it, is because not everyone has $160,000. But guys, I'm telling you, there's assumable programs or houses that don't require near as much as this down. And I'm going to prove it to you. We're going to find one of these. You guys ready? Come on, let's follow along. I'm going to show you one now. I didn't do this prior to us jumping on this live. Just want to be clear on that. I'm going to find one with you live on this video. Let's go. Let's go here. All right. So I'm going to just remove outline. Here's what we're going to do. Bear with me. We'll find one here shortly. Guys, any questions on this? Throw them down in the comments. Even if you're catching this after the live video, throw them in the comments, guys. I got you covered. All right, check this out. Here we go. This one's worth $580. It's a 3.5% rate. You're saving $1,000 on the monthly payment. This is incredible. Granted, there's something wrong here because a $580,000 house at 3.56 is not $4,500 a month. There's other things to this software we'll get into, but just know this only requires $50,000 down because they owe $529. I think their calculations off here somehow, somewhere. Yeah, property taxes they're saying are $12,000 a month. I know this neighborhood, not a chance. These property taxes are not $986 a month. That's why their payment's off. But here you go, guys. You don't need $100,000. This is $50,000 down. Let's go to one more site and then we're going to move on from this subject. But guys, this is how you get a house in today's market at 2.8% rate, at a 3% rate. Look at these, okay? Look at all this. Oh my gosh. I want to find a low. Here we go. So this is the new site. As you can see, this is more like it, right? 3,300 on the 625 at a 5.4% rate. Not a great rate, but it's 5.4 instead of 735, right? So this is one that only would require $60,000 down. Amazing opportunity to get a $620,000. Guys, if you were to get a $620,000 house at today's rates, you're paying $4,000 plus a month. This is $3,300 a month. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about with these assumable loans. Incredible opportunities. Let me find one that is like absolutely amazing in terms of the numbers. Let's find one, guys. We're gonna land on a gem here. All right. An absolute gem. Something you're probably going to call me after this video and say, hey, I wanted that home. Oh, snap. As I say it, holy shit. Sorry, guys. Excuse my French. Let's get into this. $625,000 house. All you need is $30,000 down. It's at a 4% rate. Guys, a $625,000 house in today's market at market rates, you're going to be over $4,300 a month. This is $3,000 a month. I'm sorry, but it doesn't get better than this. Absolutely stunning. This is a killer deal. Let's take a look at the pictures because I know y'all want to see some pictures. Guys, if you have any questions on this, throw them down in the comments. I got you. Like, come on. Are you serious? They got the vaulted ceilings. Stunning. Beautiful kitchen. You got plenty of room for a living room. Newer carpet. I can tell. Like, I do this. I do this for a living. I can tell when new carpet is. But newer carpet, it looks like this has been painted. You got great lighting, can lighting up top. Newer vanity. Guys, this house is in really good shape. Oh, let's go. A finished basement? Come on. Finished basement. Next, near a park, you back to open space, a decent sized lot. You've got a deck here, which is nice. This is a really nice home, guys. So, guys, that's it for today's session on assumable loans. Unless you guys have other questions, we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. We got about 20 minutes here, guys. Time is flying.